Do one more quick video here with the car I've been talking to you about, the GTR GT500 1999. Unlike the other GTRs or the other Skyline bodies, this one is a front engine rear wheel drive, or just they're all front engine, but this one's a rear wheel drive instead of four wheel drive. That's one distinction. I start this race with racing hard, so I put the build based around that. No ballast or anything like that, just took the power restrictor down. I have can't do any upgrades on this one, and most vehicles I've actually stopped doing the engine and body upgrades just because you can't take them off. You have to buy a whole new, especially on the more rare cars I've been buying. Don't want to do it because you have to buy a whole new motor, and that can be quite spendy if you want to go down to base tuning or for whatever reason. Ooh, I even have this at weak. Anyway, these are the settings I have. We don't get to too high a speed, at least with 468 horsepower on this track, so I have it set to about 290. We really hit that per kilometer per hour at least. It's going to be, actually no, I'm happy with 290. It's about 180 miles an hour or so, I believe, 170. Somewhere in there, I believe. Anyway, yeah, these are the settings here. Gets me to 699.42 for the PP rating. Anyway, I'll get to the race here. Just wanted to show you handling on this thing. I love this car. This is, out of all the cars that I have tuned for this track thus far, it's probably my most favorite. It's a little hard to see out of, at least for me. I feel like they zoomed the camera out a little bit, the angle of view, more of a wide angle in this. Oh yeah, don't really touch the fuel settings. I'll get to that here in a moment. I do kind of do one lap. A little bit, not paying attention, sorry buddy. Still get clean race though, believe it or not. Many times we hit each other in this, I've always got clean race. They must have changed that for this race or something. I noticed that in the past this race also used to pay out like 1.6 million for a win or something like that. So it looks like they nerfed the payout down to 550,000. But yeah, no, this thing cruises. You can get about 3 laps out of it at power. Still, just to be safe, we'll take it down to a little bit leaner at 3 or so for half a lap. I'd even do it now. Wow. For short video case here, keep it at the power setting. But usually if I keep power setting, by the end of the first lap, I've already got first place in this. But the handling is just amazing in this. Braking, doesn't need much braking distance. I'm sure you might see that last video I sent with the Lancer. That thing's kind of horrendous with the braking distances, even with ceramic discs and ceramic discs and racing pads. This has ceramic discs and racing pads as well, but I think this is lighter, I think is what it is. Yeah, no, this car is amazing handling. I've been kind of mucking it up a little bit here during this while chatting. I normally do a little better. didn't even mean to tap that one guy. I should have been paying attention to my side mirror. But you see, even having to take that a little wide, surprise wide there, I was able to just rein it in, get my line. This thing just handles so very, and it's predictable. Like, let off the gas in the middle of a corner and then get on the gas. I'm not gonna go flying out real wide like some cars, or I'm not gonna get some horrendous oversteer and really dip into the turn. So here, letting off and then getting on it again, it's just really predictable. Doesn't really deviate from the line as I hold the accelerator through the turn. Once I find my line, I can accelerate through for the most part. Ooh. A little late on the braking, or came in a little fast on that one. Still got it though. Yeah. This car is good for those that, I guess, when not paying attention. Good for those that need a car that's a little forgiving for making mistakes in the middle of a turn or something with braking or acceleration. You can easily get back and stay on your line for the most part. But, wow, that was lap one. Oh, but you see already, like I said, first place already. Passed the Corvette a while ago. Last quarter of the lap there, I believe. But I still have, I'll go a little bit leaner, maybe 3 or 4. I'm already in the lead as it is. This race, this 30-minute race, most of the time it starts raining about your third lap, so I'll be pitting here soon anyway, just to get the intermediates on. I'm gonna do one more lap here just to show you kind of without the other guys around. A little bit cleaner line. Not having to slam on my brakes unnecessarily. I don't know, sometimes the AI just slam on the brakes in front of you for whatever reason. It's like you're already out of the middle of the turn. There's no reason you're slamming on the brakes at this point. You're straight accelerating out of the turn. I guess it could be one of those cars that I'm talking about though, where you get on the accelerator and it flies out wide for whatever reason. But yeah, this car, very smooth, quick, pretty decent on the fuel. Not the best, but I have not had many cars that will do, I mean, there's cars that do plenty worse, but there's not many that will get you, a good 3 laps. I mean, thus far that I've raced. I don't have a huge stable. But there's only a few, the Jaguar XJR9, 1988, that Red Bull Junior, that one does very well with the gas. I think the new Toyota MS 020, the race car that they just released this last week here. That one, I think I was able to get 3 laps, and it handles quite well as well. It's got the downforce working for it. I think this one actually has quite a bit of downforce as well, if I remember correctly. Not as much as those more race style. I mean, this one is a race styled car too. Those ones are like formula racing style of their downforce styling. This one's mainly just the body kit, tail fin. I think it has a diffuser on the back as well, a rear diffuser. Can't see past my rev gauge there. See super smooth braking. I should brake there before I can get into the turn. You see already, the skies are getting a little dark, a little ominous. Still have another lap, which, you know, in this car, I'm going to do another lap. Or, you know, well, it's a little too late to look at the map now. But yeah, no, I think I can do it. Sticking myself up the creek. Without a paddle. But anyway, yeah, 4:17. I've done quicker. Oh yeah, even my first lap was quicker. People in the way. I've done 4:12 when I'm, you know, actually focusing and racing. I've done 4:12. I think 4:11 was one of my fastest laps in this. And so that's one of the quicker laps and out of all the vehicles I've done thus far. I don't know if there's somewhere that shows me my quickest laps in the car. That'd be kind of cool. Not if there isn't something like that. Just to know my personal best. You know, like also keep the monotonous farming, you know, or the monotony of the farming to a minimum. I just try to build all sorts of different vehicles for this track. Just to keep it different and also to kind of see, you know, what handles well when it's close to apples as far as the rating, at least the 700 rating. Build them all as close to 700 as possible. But yeah, anyway, I want to end this video. Don't want to make it too long. It's already long enough. But yeah, most likely we'll win this. Probably kick it back up power setting, go even faster. Oh, you know, that's another reason I probably went slower on that lap, of course. I kicked it down, never kicked it back up to power. So yeah, it's pretty good for the Circuit de la Sarthe. But yeah, on the video here on the straight.